Hello and welcome to this week's edition of a Thinking Boy podcast. I'm your host Cesar Perez with.
The boy wandered.
Hey man, I appreciate you coming by.
Hey, I appreciate you, Cesar.
We just got done watching one of the craziest World Cup games I've ever seen in my life.
It might be like, if it ain't top one, it's definitely top two. That was insane.
That was intense, man. Are you a big soccer fan?
I grew up playing soccer, so like I really do love it. I stopped playing it like personally, but like I like to watch it still.
Yeah.
But not as much as I used to. But this World Cup, I was like, I don't think I missed like almost any game. It was crazy.
Yeah, man. I've been keeping up with them at work because they're all early.
Mm-hmm.
So while I'm at work, I'll just have it posted up like during meetings and everything, just watching games.
Yes, sir.
I grew up as like being Mexican. I grew up like just watching the Mexican league. So as I got older, Fernando, my roommate, he's like a close friend of mine. So like he's the one that showed me like all the Euro leagues and like the levels of like soccer, bro. I'm just like, holy shit, like.
What's your team or where you from?
So I'm from my family's from Jalisco, Guadalajara. Okay. So I go for Chivas.
Oh yeah.
In the Mexican league. And for like my Euro team, my British team, I go for like Arsenal.
Okay.
I like Arsenal. Barcelona's cool too for like for a Spain league, but usually Arsenal and Chivas are the ones I keep up with. But even Chivas, like I haven't been keeping. They've been kind of like fucking up the past couple years. So
I used to watch America.
Oh yeah.
I liked them a lot back in the day.
His dad, my brother's behind us, manning the camera, and my brother's like his dad is like really into America, bro. Like, super into like. Every time they have a game, he'd throw the fuck out of me if they won, bro. He'd be like, "Hey, Chivas, what happened?" And I'm like, "God damn you, you motherfucker."
That's crazy.
Even to this day, bro, I don't even live there, and he'll still like text me like a meme or something, and I'm just like, "What the fuck, bro?"
Like, we still locked in. He's like, we still watching,
bruh. Where are you from? You were from Houston originally?
So yeah, I was born in Houston, but my parents are from Colombia and Peru.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Mm-hmm. God damn, I did not know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Have you ever been to Colombia?
Not Colombia, but I've been to Peru twice, but I was like young. I was like 8 years old and like 4. I think I was super young, so I haven't been in a while.
Holy shit.
I don't remember much of it, so I need to go back. But nah, not Colombia. I wish. I need to go to Colombia.
I heard Colombia's like structure, the way shit is, like the mountains and everything else, like it's very, very like it looks dope. Yeah. On the videos I've seen, it looks real nice.
Really does. And I say it's like all those countries, like mostly cheap, very cheap and stuff, like to go there. But I know it's beautiful, so I need to go for sure.
And for the audience wondering, you create music, correct?
Yes, I do make music.
How long have you been doing that for?
So when I was like super young, I started writing. Maybe like. 4th grade. So what age is that? That was probably like 10, 11. Nah, maybe younger than that. Maybe let's say 10. I just used to like write like raps. That's how I started. I was listening to like back in the day. It was like I don't even remember. That was like the Little John era, like the East Side Boys, and
yes, bro,
and all those guys. Who else was like Ludacris? All those guys, especially Ludacris. I really liked him. And then
Nelly, bro.
Nelly too. Yeah, but I don't know. I always like. Went more for Ludacris.
Ludacris?
He was just like weird, but like popping at the same time. So he just kind of.
His music videos were very strange, bro.
So weird.
The whole chicken and beer shit was like real, like strange.
What comes up with that? Like that's something like it's just strange, but it was.
He has like a bobblehead and shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It was dope. So I started writing raps then, and then I just kind of just let it go for a long time, and then honestly I didn't start writing again until like. I was like 18, so like for like 10 years I just kind of stopped. Mm-hmm. I was doing other things like soccer, basketball. I had other sports that I like and stuff. And then 18, my friend was like, dude, did you write? And I was like, I used to. And he just like, let's write. He was like, let me grab the pen. And then we just started writing together. That was like Joey Badass era. Like when dude. He had just came out and it just like inspired us, bro. We were like, oh, this is crazy. So we were like, Joey, Kendrick, like ADHD, Kendrick, like Section 80. And so we were just inspired, dude. So I just started writing again, and then I just continued writing for a long time.
Hell yeah, man, that's awesome. I also like was a huge fan of like Joey Badass growing up. My friend Nikki, shout out to Nikki. I think you know him, Nikki. Yeah. He put me on Joey Badass the whole 1999, and I was like, man, what a good like mix. I still jam that mixtape to be honest with you.
16, that's the craziest thing. When it came out, man. I was
guys like him, bro. Him, Tyler, like Mac Miller, who just make music like so young is like incredible.
It's incredible. It really is.
That's some like real like next level shit. Cause I'm just like, I don't even know, bro. At 16, I was just fucking around. You know what I mean? Like at 16, I was totally fucking around.
I was like I said, I always had like the hunger for it when I was younger, but I just got like distracted with like sports and stuff. And I used to also like breakdance.
Oh shit!
I was a breakdancer. I also like choreography and stuff like that. But mainly, I was like through high school, it was just like straight breakdancing. So
damn,
that's what I was focused on at the time. But yeah.
Could I ask you, did any of those breakdance movies influence you to get into that at all? You Got Served.
Man, yeah, I used to love those movies. I did love them, but I think I didn't really start breakdancing until like I got to high school, and I think those movies already had came out by then.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I was just like walking the hallway one day at my school, and like there was this new guy. I've never seen him before. He was just like breakdancing in the middle of the hallway. He just like, I don't care. And he just started going crazy, and everybody was like doing a circle. And I was like, yo, this feels like a movie right now.
Bruh.
Like, you're just dancing in the middle of the hallway in high school.
That is very cinematic, and just
dude,
breakdancing
and
like
he
that.
just like killed it. And like, I think right there, I was just like, yo, I want to try this. And then so I met the guy and blah, blah, blah. And then I met a couple other friends. And then we just all like just started working on moves and stuff. He was really good. And then he just kind of helped us like find our own ways and stuff. It was
I remember the like breakdance / just dance craze, because like
bro,
when You Got Served came out, me and my friends, like I was younger than like my group of friends, my cousin and shit and all his friends, so they got really into it, bro. I'm talking about like breaking out cardboard and shit, like baggy pants, like they got really into like breakdancing for like a hot summer. Like,
oh man, we were like 2-3 years like in my friend's garage, and he just had like a really nice floor, and then if it got really bad, we'll put like boxes or whatever. But for like 2-3 years straight, we were just going crazy. Like if it wasn't every day, it was like every other day in the garage.
That's a little workout too, bro.
Man, it was crazy. That was probably the fittest I ever been in my life. It's so much like
upper body strength.
Yeah, like it's upper body strength, but it's like it's hard to explain it. I forgot what they call it. Kinesthetics. Calisthenics. Yeah, so it's a lot of that type of movement because you're doing a lot of like core work and then like using your arms. But it's like a different workout. It's insane. It's insane. But it was fun, man. It was really fun.
Yeah, no, I bet, dude. So what were your early like inspirations for making music? Were there certain artists that you gravitated towards, or?
So my mom, she was like the type of mom that always like would play like I don't know if you born in Houston?
Yeah, I was born in Houston.
Okay,
yeah,
so it's like Sunny 99.1.
Yeah.
102.1, which are like those. They're kind of like the soul or like very classic stations.
Mm-hmm.
They play like stuff from like Minnie Riperton, obviously like Michael Jackson, Luther Vandross, and stuff like that. So growing up, I really heard like a lot of like Luther because my mom loved Luther. Anita Baker. Who else she really loved? Mainly those are the two that like I remember like always hearing, and I was like, yo, this is crazy.
A lot of like soul artists.
A lot of soul artists. Obviously Michael Jackson. I feel like most kids by the time they're like 4, they already know who Michael Jackson is.
Isn't it crazy how kids nowadays know who Michael Jackson is, bro? Even to this day, they know like MJ. They know the moonwalk. They know everything.
He's incredible. He's really just forever. You know, some people are forever. That's one of them. So Michael's definitely the biggest. I want to say the biggest inspiration. But then, like, listening to all these stations that have, like, that type of music, there's so many artists I can name, but those 3 would probably be, like, the ones that I remember hearing the most. Michael, Luther, Anita Baker.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't listened to your music, to be fair. To be completely honest with you, I haven't listened to your music at all. Yeah, I haven't jammed you as much just because I've been so busy this week. Mm-hmm. What would you describe your music as?
Dang, so right now, I guess I would call it more experimental.
Okay.
But the main core of the songs that I've dropped so far would be, I guess, like R&B.
Okay.
I have like pop-ish songs. I think I only have like technically right now only like 2 rap tracks, which is crazy because like I started making music because I wanted to rap, and then by the time I turned like 23, I was like, bro, I'm gonna just teach myself how to sing or try to sing, and I was like, because like I love rap, but I just wanted to express myself in a different way. But I guess R&B. Yeah, we'll go R&B.
I like that more rap artists are doing more experimental shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I remember growing up and like being like in middle school, like early high school, and hearing like Death Grips for the first time, and I was just like, dude, this is fucking like. At first, I was like, this is not good. Like I was like, this is like shitty music. And my friend was really into them, and he's just like, nah, you don't get it, bro. Like, really listen to, like, he's really spitting, and I'm just like, nah, it's just not good.
Yeah.
I think, like, either, like, late senior year, I started jamming them, like, a lot. And they were fucking dope as fuck. And recently, this past year and the year before, I started jamming JPEG Mafia.
Yes.
And JPEG is like, man, I fucking love his music. Man, you know, he was on tour with Turnstile, bro.
Oh,
I just missed
man.
him. I missed him. Like, he went on another leg, and like they just continued like in Houston.
Okay, wow.
I was like, what a fucking lineup.
It's crazy how JPEG got like big too. Like his breaking moment. I remember he did that Colors. I don't know if you ever remember that Colors, and everybody was calling him trash.
Yes.
But he brought so much attention to himself off that Colors, and then it was like after that it was like, oh, we here. But
There's been a couple artists like that, dude. Yeah,
he's
he really is dope. I like his music a lot, man. He's funny, man. Like, I don't know if he's like serious with this shit, but god damn, he be making me laugh, bro.
Funny as hell. So many artists like that. I love that those artists are being able to shine now. Like, you know, like the Goofy, but like obviously they care about their craft, but they just like, it feels like a new Danny Brown type of vibe.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
Like, it's like those artists are starting to shine, like the Thundercats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing to see them like
Get their flowers and
heck
shit.
yeah, because it's like they might not be serious on everything they make, but you can't like deny the quality of what they're putting out. Like it's really dope.
And I remember seeing Thundercat a couple of times, and the person that had it brought was just like, he was just jamming out like fast as fuck, playing guitar. And they were just like, is this all he does? Like, is that all his shit? And I was like, bro, it's fucking dope. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, like what he's doing right now is like insane. I saw him in concert too, bro. His concerts are pretty dope. Yeah. He had came with Anderson .Paak and Mac DeMarco. That's another weird ass lineup that like worked, bro.
I think I do remember that, because I remember they posted that very weird photo.
Yes.
I think it was Mac and him, and they were like naked with guitars.
Yeah,
They're
bro.
insane. They're insane. They're funny as hell.
And you know what's funny? When we went, I went with Nikki, and we saw them like balling. They were playing basketball like behind the Revention Center, which is now I think the Bayou Music Center or some shit like that.
They're so chill, man. I met Thundercat one time too.
Oh,
he
yeah?
was like, you know that liquor store by Warehouse Live?
Okay.
It's like literally right across the street from it. He was like walking to get liquor before the
Oh,
show.
my God.
And we're like, what the fuck, Thundercat? He was like, oh, I'm glad y'all here. So we like got to meet him for like a couple seconds, but I knew he was trying to like get lit so he can, you know, perform. You know, they like to.
Oh my God.
That. But I was like, oh man, it's so nice meeting you. And he just went to get you drunk. I was like, that's insane. Just met Thundercat. Like,
are you the type of performer to be able to perform under the influence, or are you just kind of like, I'd rather do it sober to make sure I get it correct?
Sober, yeah. I don't like drink or smoke that much. I used to back in the day. So I think now, like, as much as I don't do it anymore, I think I'd rather just be sober and just perform. It feels more natural that way. I feel like, I don't know. If I was really, really nervous, I might like have a drink or something. But I think for the most part, I like just being sober.
I feel you on that. I think depending on my guests, because sometimes I'll do this like under the influence a little bit. We'll step outside to the balcony for a few minutes. And I'll come back and I'll be like, I'm very I'm very gone right now. Like one time I recorded an episode and we weren't recording anything for like 30 minutes. No. Yeah. It was me and my homegirl Mariah, and we recorded like 30 to 35 minutes. And after, I was just like, none of that recorded. We have to do the intro and everything again.
Let's start over.
Yeah, we were just so out of it, bro. I was like, yeah. But with certain people I could, like Fern, during our episode I did it in like normal, like nothing changed. Nikki I think as well, and like it just came across like normal. I think it depends on my guests. My cousin Adrian, shout out to Adrian, I got him a little like under the influence, and he came and he was just like, I was asking him questions about all kinds of shit, bro, like Stranger Things and shit. And he's like I'm just a little too high to talk about Stranger Things right now, bro.
That's crazy.
And I low-key kind of hold him because I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna take a little break and we'll come back. But I just did the break. I was like, all right, 5, 4, and I clapped. There was no break. Like we just like I just clapped and we were just like, hey, how's it going? And then he just went right back into it. I was like, oh my God. Shout out to Adrian though. Oh my God.
That's dope.
Oh damn, dude. Now you have some more like music coming out soon, no?
Yeah. So I'm dropping another song. I just dropped a single maybe like I want to say like a month ago. It's called Breaking Me Lately. It's streaming everywhere. And I'm about to drop a new one. It's called Know You. I think December 30th. I was thinking about dropping it like the new year, but like it was something that I've been wanting to get out already. So I was like, I didn't want to start the new year with something that I felt like I already wanted to out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I just want to let it out before the end of the year. So that's why I decided to put it out that day. So
I feel you on that. You also have an EP out too as well.
Yeah, so I got an EP called Move Waves, streaming everywhere as well. That was like the first project that I released with my friend Chad Iverson. Shout out him.
Shout out him.
Yeah, shout out Chad. He's such a good producer, and I've been wanting, like I was kind of telling you, I've been wanting to make music for a long time, and he was like the first person that I met that we just like connected instantly. He had like so much music that he hadn't put out, and I had so much like written that I hadn't like put out. So I was like, dude, we just gotta like work together and just like let's just put something out, like and like it's coming out really dope, man. I'm happy that we got to work together because I see the fruits of it, and I'm happy for him too because like I feel like he's very like shy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, bro, nah, you too dope, bro. Like, you gotta put that ish out, bro. So I'm glad that like the energy was.
That's awesome, man. Sometimes you just gotta put it out.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you legit just have to put something out. That's how it was for me with this podcast because it was something I always wanted to do, and like I just like was running out of excuses to like why I wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
And my brother, shout out to Nick, who's in the room, he gave me that mic over there, that white one, the Snowball.
Yes, sir.
And I was using that literally just a game.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had told Nikki, like, yo, I want to do the podcast, like, on this day. Like, by then I'll have another mic. And through other shit, I just didn't have the money for, like, another mic. So he gave me this one. So at that point, I'm like, well, I have two mics.
Yeah, no excuse
like,
now.
ain't no excuses now. So
Was that the first episode, Nikki?
Yeah, Nikki's the first
That's
one.
so dope.
Nikki's
That's
the first
super
one. And honestly, I don't know if I should bring him back for the first episode of the new year or for, like, the year anniversary. I'm still debating on what I should do.
That's a pretty good idea. Man, that's a great idea. Both of them are great ideas.
I think I'm just gonna put him on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for the new year it'd be cool to like.
And,
he's
like,
the one
y'all-
that started
y'all
it to have him
homies, too.
back.
So, you know,
yeah.
like, we got to keep showing him love. And if he has something, you know, just get with him, see if he has something like cool coming up or something that he really wants to say.
I want to get the whole band on, all of Diptera. I want to get all of them on, and I think we could do it. We could do it here with these mics, and they could just share some.
Yeah.
But I would really want to do it like at Nikki's place, and like I don't know if you've been over there at all, but he has like a nice little studio.
I don't think I've met him. But
Like-
I definitely
like,
wanna
okay.
meet him. Yeah, I definitely want to meet him. He's dope, man. I'll be seeing his stuff.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. But at their place, they have like all their shit set up, like drums, everything set up. So like we just would need to like connect the microphones, and I could just record the video with my camera.
Yeah, that'd be
Sync the audio, and boom, we could like put it out.
Yeah, that'd be easy, man. That'd be dope. That'd be
Oh
super
man, but yeah, I think he's
Who's their main vocalist in their group?
I think it switches. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it switches. Sometimes Nikki sings. Nikki has like certain songs that he sings.
That's dope.
Mufasa has certain songs that he sings, and I think Ian as well. I know for a fact Ian has like one or two songs like that. He's just the main vocalist. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
They switch, bro. Like their whole thing is like each song they'll like move positions. So like they'll switch instruments, or like someone will go to like a keyboard. They'll just like alternate like each song.
That's amazing too, because like I feel like now and age you gotta kind of do everything. You gotta be able to, especially because everybody's so talented. You know, you gotta stick out. So like doing stuff like that definitely will stick out. Like that's dope.
Has the internet? How do you think you would have done like before the internet? Like, do you think you would be more inspired, or do you think how do you think you would perform?
I do enjoy the internet a lot. I think, luckily, like I've met a lot of people through the internet also, and I feel like a lot of people that I know have internet like presence. So like, music wise, it's pretty easy. Like put it on the internet, and then they show love through that, and then you can use so many marketing tools and stuff with the internet, and like, I think still like that hand to hand or that one on one with like meeting people and fans is always gonna like. It's like a deeper
trump
connection.
that.
Yeah, it's always gonna be like a deeper connection. But I do appreciate the internet a lot. So I don't know, man. That's tough. I feel like I'm shy, but I'm not. It's like I'm very social, but at the same time I could be shy. I can be like I might not bring up that I make music like just because like
to anybody.
Yeah, I just be like chilling. But like at the same time, like as a musician or artist, you gotta like keep putting that in the front. Like you gotta like let people know like you're trying to work on your goals and stuff. So.
Would you say you're more of a homebody or out and about kind of guy? Homebody? I feel you on that, dude.
I'm definitely a homebody. I like to be out once in a while, But like I like to do like events and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
something
yeah,
kinda
yeah.
Cool, like some artists or DJs around, like if Nikki and them threw something, or Dende or Alani. Shout out Alani, the DJs, and maybe throwing like little events and stuff. I like things like that more, like
Then
seeing
clubbing
musicians,
and shit like that.
seeing
Yeah.
musicians perform, seeing DJs like have great sets. But like the clubbing, I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
I'm cool. I could do it every once in a while, but like you said, back to back. I remember like the end of 2019, towards the end, and like 2020 and a little bit of 2021, but not really though. But 2020, like I was out and about like a lot, just always at like bars.
Right before,
Always
like, right
like
before COVID, huh?
during COVID.
Oh no, yeah, dude, it was crazy.
Like during COVID, dude.
When it first came out, like no one was taking that much serious. It was like we still outside. Like,
yeah, bro. I think it was like around spring break, no? Because I'm pretty sure like a bunch of colleges got in trouble because their kids were over there.
They were
Yeah,
still partying and stuff. Yep.
How did that affect you, man? COVID as like a musician. How was that for you? Like dealing with that?
So the cool thing with me, I believe I dropped Move Waves. What was it, last year? Last year, November.
Yeah, I think it was last year.
2021 November. For me, it just kind of, like I said, I was already a homebody, so it just kind of, I had just got my apartment in 2020 as well.
Okay.
So like I was just getting used to like having my own apartment and chilling and just like being to myself and just like learning how I live by myself and all that. So to me, it was cool. I was just like, all right, well, I don't have to spend money like doing stuff I don't really need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was just trying to focus on like working on music and stuff. Or if I really did leave the house, it was like safely or like really to like make music.
Yeah.
So it kind of got me more inspired because I was like, dang, like we don't know. We really don't know.
Dude, no one knows, man. No one knows.
This mug is about to like shut down again, or if we ever gonna really open up. But yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Dude, I went to the rodeo with my friend Fernando like the day before everything shut down, bro.
Crazy.
And we had saw Chance the Rapper. Oh, I like Chance the Rapper, but
I was there too, actually.
Yeah?
I was there.
Dude.
I was there, yeah.
And his sister was working the rodeo. Like, she was, like, working, I think, one of the stands. And after he's like, yeah, I'll go give her a ride. I'm like, bet. And we're walking away, and I remember seeing them, like, start putting shit up. But, like, not, like, for the night. Like, putting everything away.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, that's odd that they're really, like, cleaning this shit up. For, like, don't you have to set it up, like, within 24 hours?
That's crazy. I forgot that I was there, too. I did see Chance.
And the next
crazy.
day, dude, everything canceled. Fucking done. I was like, holy shit.
That was a great show too. That was amazing seeing.
Yeah, man, it was real odd. I was just like, damn, I did not think that. Like, yeah,
Chance at the rodeo.
It was odd. Yeah, it was
Very
strange.
crazy. Like seeing acid rap at the radio, because he performed a couple of those songs. That was incredible.
He did like, I think he did like Ultralight Beam too. He did certain like couple
Stuff
Kanye
like
features and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's dope. How do you feel about that, man?
Young Ye.
Your boy Kanye West.
Man, I do love Ye for the stuff that he's done in the past.
His music is
his
like,
music, especially his music's so special. He's honestly, I think like my top 3 artists like that I love like personally are Michael, Kanye, Kendrick. Those are my 3.
Oh,
like,
man.
Those 3, their music has done so much for me, just like either emotionally, physically, or just like inspired me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sad to see what he's. I feel like everybody has a right to feel how they feel. But just like, if you feel that way, just don't be public about it.
Yeah.
I'm not. Of course, we can't control nobody.
For sure. Yeah.
It's like he just.
I don't know. You think? Do you think this is just like a lead up to another album or some shit, or what the fuck?
It could be.
Yeah.
I hope not, because like he's known to troll and do stuff like that.
Right before albums, he usually does it. You know.
And he's like. One thing I love about artists in general that are like some of the greatest now, they like reinvent themselves every album, you know.
He's definitely good for that. Yeah,
Tyler's one of those guys. Like every time they come on a new album, they got like a new character,
a whole rollout. It's a big rollout.
It's like a whole new character, and I hope it's not like him just trying to pull like that type of fan base, because it's like those people don't care about your music.
They don't, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
It just kind of sucks to see him. I hope he gets healthy. If he is healthy right now, I hope. I don't know.
It's tough, bro.
Like, I'm not a cancel culture type guy.
No, I feel you on that. Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel like he's definitely trolling.
Yeah,
for sure. You know what I mean?
Crazy. I don't know, man.
I think he's just trolling and he's just really like fucking up.
Yeah.
That's because I love Kanye as well.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin Miguel got me into Kanye, like Jesus Walks, and through that, bro, I've been a fan and following him ever since. And like you said, his like creativity, he really is like an artist.
Yeah.
Like you said, a whole new rollout. His album art is always fucking fire. Like I'm always into like what he does creatively.
Yeah.
That's why now I'm just kind of like, fuck Kanye.
Yeah,
and
he makes it hard to like to have his back, you know,
bro.
like,
I'll put my shit on shuffle, and like a Kanye song will come up, and I'm like, skip.
You gotta check the environment.
I'll skip it sometimes, man.
No, you gotta.
And that bums me out, bro. Because even when I'm by myself at work, I work at a warehouse, so I'm like loading shit. I'll put fucking like Kanye song will come out. I'm just like, ooh. But then like as I'm loading, I'm just like, man, why are you doing this, Kanye? What the fuck? And I'll be like,
his shoes. I love his shoes a lot too.
Oh yeah.
Wearing them sometimes.
He's the one that fucking did the whole Boost shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing is like, and I love those shoes, even though they're expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
Like they're super comfortable.
Yeah, he's just an icon in so many different ways. So like for him to just be, just like I don't know. He's just pushing against like everything that he said in the past. You know what I'm saying? Because he said things against these people or
exactly, yeah.
Like environments or things that's happened in the past, and then now it's like, I hope he's trolling, but I wish him the best. Obviously, I love Ye, and like I wouldn't like obviously if I met Ye, like I would be happy. That would be
yeah, for sure, bro. It'd be like a shock to see him. To be honest with you,
it'd be insane to meet Ye, but yeah, I just wish like if you felt that way, just keep it to yourself, man. Like
I don't know. It definitely seems like he's
don't ruin yourself, man. You've done too many great things, you know. But you know,
I hope he could come back from this.
Oh yeah,
in a way, you know what I mean. I hope he can like mend these fences, and he's still like a relatively young guy. He's not super old. I think he's 40 something.
Yeah, he's not crazy.
So he still has like plenty of time, but still, it's just like, damn, well, like what the fuck.
Facts, man. Come on,
it was just super like when I saw that headline, I'm like, come on, bruh, like. Because I don't want other people to be like, especially from that side of the, like that end of it, the whole like right wing shit, to be like, he gets it.
Yeah.
That's the guy that gets it.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely don't want that because it's just like.
I think, you know, he definitely has like right side views and left side views. Like, and I feel like most people have that, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
A little bit more to one side than the other. But yeah. I feel like he is making it very confusing for those people because they think he's like on their side.
He's like blurring the lines almost.
Yeah. So he's just, and I know he's like such an entrepreneur and such a big business person. So I don't know if he's just trying to like reach out to different avenues of fans and creators or whatever. But I don't know.
Talking about your boy Kanye, man.
Big yay.
And you mentioned Michael Jackson and Kendrick as your other inspirations.
Yes.
Very, very big, very... I mean, Kendrick Lamar, he probably dropped my favorite album this year. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Mr. Morale.
Oh, man. He's one of those artists, too. Like I said, he just... Every album is like... You don't know what to expect him. You think you know what he's going to do. You never know what he's going to do. Like, I love that about his artistry, you know. I've been riding to him. The first time I heard him was, I think, like... I heard a couple of his mixtapes, but first time I heard Section 80, blew my mind, man.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, you can do this with music?
Was Rigor Mortis on there?
Yeah.
That's the one that got me, bro.
Man.
Rigor Mortis was the one that got me where I was just like, what the fuck is going on right now,
I actually
bro?
got to meet Kendrick twice, too.
What?
Man, when he first came out, that tour for Section 80 with Rigor Mortis and that, when he was just first blowing up.
Oh, my God. What the hell?
A hat, he signed one of my hats. I have that like at the crib. I bought like a TDE hat, and he like signed it for me.
That's dope, bro.
And then I met him at what's that mall on Westheimer? Westheimer, or not Westheimer, but it's like A-Leaf area. It's like a mall that no one goes to almost. What is that mall called? It's like an empty mall. It feels like no one ever goes to it. I can't remember what it's called, but they had some kind of some place called Exclusive Taste, and they were doing like a pop up with him. So I got a picture with him.
That's fucking dope, man. I did not know that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool meeting him. So that was dope. And then Michael, you know, he passed before I could possibly get a chance to meet him, sadly, but. Freaking love Michael, man. He's just
like a real prodigy, Michael. You know what I mean?
Man, he's
like
crazy.
As a kid, just singing his ass off. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy, man.
No, yeah, Michael's. It's just like everybody says like the biggest entertainer to me, same way. Like it's just like, bruh, this man was making moves and he was just electric up there, man.
Everywhere. He was everywhere,
yeah, everywhere, man.
Like he was everywhere. Anywhere he could go, he like got a reaction from people.
No, like like that. I don't think. Well, obviously, there's a lot of stars in the world, but like his stardom was just like, bruh, he couldn't walk into anywhere. Like
no, man, he'd shut shit down.
Yeah, like people couldn't walk into can't walk into anywhere now, but like it was with him. It was like nah, like.
And you're talking about pre-internet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're talking pre-internet that he had people just outside his hotel lined up, man, like
every day.
It's insane. Do you think he's like the last one of that kind of artist that could just shut the shit down? I'd say like who was before? I'd say like maybe like Elvis had like that kind of reaction, and then maybe like, the Beatles.
Yeah, I would say like Beatles, and then it was like
then Michael. Huh?
Yeah, because I mean we have big artists, but it's not the same. Like
no, it's not the same,
like,
bro.
They couldn't walk anywhere without being like attacked. You know, I mean, I think now too with the internet, people are like, there's still a lot of crazy fans, but they can see them so much through the internet that I think it makes them a little calmer to not have to like feel like, oh my god, I've never seen you in my life.
Also, I think it's more like isolated. You know what I mean? Like Travis Scott has some like crazy fucking fans.
He does,
and they're like isolated though. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like it's not everyone, but I feel like back in the day it was like everyone was just like, what, Michael Jackson's there? What? And like
where?
Like regular people would just be like, oh fuck, just to get like a glimpse of him, we'll like run. You know what I mean?
It's like such a mystery, like Michael Jackson, like who?
Or like Playboy Cardi fans, you know what I mean?
They're maniacs. I love Playboy too.
I love Playboy too, but like goddamn.
Were you at the Houston show when they shut it down?
I was at the second one.
Okay, yeah.
I was at Astro World or Astro Fest, whatever the fuck it was called. The second year. I didn't go this past year or the one before where like all that shit happened.
Okay, I was there. I was sad.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
The environment, it was crazy. Just the environment felt weird from when I first got there.
What do you think it was, man? You think it was just like a post-pandemic fucking people just trying to come alive and shit?
Yeah, like, and I was like, there was a lot more young, like he has obviously young fans, but it was like young wild fans. Like I ain't never seen like these, like obviously the Cardi and like Travis fans, like that type of energy, and like it was like, you know, post-pandemic, everybody was just like raving, but it was like, bro, I was seeing like, it looked like it was like 10-year-olds like smoking and drinking and shit. Like,
for real?
I was like, yo, who gave y'all that? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the energy felt weird. It definitely felt weird.
Oh my god.
Luckily, I love Travis, and I've been like to the show, so I already know what to
expect. I know how it is too.
So I didn't. Luckily, I was like, I'm gonna chill back here. I'm gonna chill, because you know festivals, you there all day, so you're already tired. Yeah. So I was like, I don't got the energy tonight, like, because he was the last performer, obviously,
and performed late than a motherfucker
super
too.
Late, you know. So I was like, I don't have the rage anymore. Like I've been here all day. So I just chilled in the back. I could still see very well. And I just watched from the back, and like honestly, the craziest thing about it, like from the back, it didn't seem like it was that hectic. Yeah. But like I'm sure those people that were up there, like they were saying like they couldn't even breathe up there. And I was like, man, it didn't look like that, and that's why I was trying to tell people, like, because people were like, dude, nobody was helping nobody. I was like, no, it really. Like,
it didn't. You couldn't tell.
From certain areas, you couldn't even tell. Like it seemed like it was just a fine concert.
Yeah, I never got like them blaming the fuck out of him like that. To be honest with you, bro.
That
like,
cool, man.
Like if you from the back, your perspective, and he's like in the front.
Yeah.
Both y'all look at it and like, all right, this is just like a normal festival kind of thing. Yeah. There's no way to tell that like that shit is going on. Even if someone's yelling at you, you're kind of like, what's happening right now? You're just focused on performing, you know?
Exactly. And like I was saying, like a lot of people were like mad at him because they're like, why didn't anybody stop him? But like, which I think it was a mistake by the
venue and everything.
The venue and everything, the security. He didn't have anybody on stage with him. It was just literally him and Mike Dean. So Mike Dean was on the board, and then it was just him because the stage was crazy. Yeah. So it was just him, and then when Drake came out, it was just them two. So he had nobody. Like I'm sure he had some people trying to talk to him through his monitors, but it's like, dude, this is insane. Like this music is going crazy. Yeah. So like I feel like no one really gave him like the big up, like, hey, bro, like, stop the show. Yeah. Because everybody's like, why didn't he stop the show? Because like he just thought maybe some people were dehydrated. He didn't think people were getting stomped. I don't think
and like
person would think that.
No, and like I said, I've been to his shows. I've seen some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some fucking crazy shit, and he normally like will stop shows and be like, all right, like people will get taken care of and shit like that. I think the lack of experience for the fans in terms of like raging or moshing, whatever you want to call it. Because when I was at the Turnstile show, if you look up Turnstile like live, and their shows are insane, dude. Like stage diving, like moshing, everything, like
and it's like a code that like those fans already know, you know.
But everyone knew it, and like there was no egos. Everyone like would mosh. If someone fell, you pick them up. And there was no. I mean, I'm sure there were people that were like passed out and shit, but there was no serious injuries at those shows.
Exactly.
You know, so it's just a difference in fan base in terms of people that know what the fuck they're getting into, and other people that are just like, oh my god, Travis Scott was on my Happy Meal and shit, or like Fortnite. You know what I mean? Like. Kids, like, let me like go see him, but then like the kid that passed away, that was like fucked up. That was like real depressing.
And like obviously you go to a concert thinking like it's just a concert, but like you said, you have to know what you're bringing your kid into, and that's just sad because you can't have a kid at a Travis Scott show. Like that's not very smart.
I think I would have just dipped out, bro. Yeah. If I was the dad, I'd just be like, well, let's get the fuck out of here. Like
I think it was just like what they said, it just ended up, it was like a trap. It was like once you were in there, like no one was letting you out, and that's messed up too. Like as fans, like you're supposed to, like if you see somebody struggling and you got room to let them go, let them
bro.
Go,
that's what I'm saying. Like
he's trying to get some air and he's with his kid. Like
dude. Yeah, like at the Turnstile show, there's dudes that like some dude like ate shit pretty bad. Like he slipped and like fucking fell like hard on the floor. Sheesh. And I like kind of stepped on his ankle because I was like moving around. I grabbed him, I lifted him all the way up. I'm like, "You good, bro? You okay?" And he's just like, "Yeah, bro." I'm like, "All right, cool." Made sure he went to the side, and I just kept doing my thing.
Yep.
Cause I don't want that to ever come back on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
it's just sad too, cause there were so many people there. So like even like the people are saying like we were trying to get out, like you couldn't even. Get out. So man. There was a lack of a lot of things that was going on, and it just made a horrible tragedy.
And I will say this, bro. I think when I did go to the Astrofest, all the sets I was cool, but the Playboy Cardi one, that's the only show I've ever been to where I was like, I think I'm about to pass out. Well, I went to a Krungbin one, but I think that's just because I was like, I had like heat exhaustion or some shit. Yeah. This one was just like me in the middle of it being like, whoa. Like I had to like post up on dude's shoulder, like lift myself up, like, what the fuck is going on, bro? And I did that at the Turnstile show as well. But that was the one where I was just like, first experience, I was just like, holy fuck, dude. Like, we're just like sardines, like jam-packed tight.
Yeah, you can't breathe when you're like that, man. Like, you literally, everybody's like pressing up on your body, and you're just like, oh, I can't even breathe normal, you know? Like, just freaking.
You're like congested. Yeah, you're not congested, but like,
Can't breathe right like that. Like, you're supposed to be wide and out. Like, then the oxygen and everything come in, but that's crazy. Oh man, yeah, that's really crazy.
He's one of the artists that I'm like a big fan of, Travis.
Yeah,
like newer rappers that are like I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, I agree. He's one of those guys I think like that new generation, like because he's been in there long enough, but I still consider him like that young age that like.
I remember when he didn't have dreads, bro. When he just had like a fade, like he had the little fade on the double X. I was like, oh my god.
Nah, he's one of those guys I think that's definitely like a front runner. Like people are like they respect him a lot because like that man. That's why I was so sad for him because he does a lot for Houston.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All the time, and for them just to be like, it's your fault.
Yeah,
because like you do so good for so many people, and they just look at that one negative thing, and they just like fuck it up.
Yeah, and you know when he dropped Astro World, I had went to the listening party. It was at Revention as well, and I went, dude, and like all the merchandise was free. Wow. Like he came out, did like 5-6 songs, and dipped off. Like it was. I didn't even know he did that. That's sick. It was dope, bro. It was dope. It was super last minute. It was just like Travis Scott's gonna be at this spot. Pull up. I pulled up. My friend came in an Uber. Like we were fucking like ready to go.
That's lit.
And as soon as we walk in, there's a whole carnival vibe and shit. And but even then, bro, like his fans were wilding out. Like it was like the stage, then like some circus shit. And then like a little barrier, that shit got fucking taken down very fast, bro. Very fast.
Yeah, they just.
And they had this ball. It looked like a beach ball, but it was hard. It was like a hard ball. Dang. It just was like painted like to look like a beach ball.
Yeah.
They were tossing that hoe. I was like, oh my god.
It's just I think the youngness, you know.
Yeah.
They get such a young crowd that listens to their music, and they just when we're young, you know, we're like freaking 15, 14, we didn't care about nobody.
Yeah.
We just think about ourselves. So they just like,
for sure.
let's just rage. Let's destroy something. Like, but, yeah. No,
I just think they got to be more responsible with this shit,
yeah.
or maybe like put like an age on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put an age on it straight up, just to like save fucking casualties. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely save like just bad experiences too. Cause dang.
You saying 10-year-olds smoking and shit? That's
bro.
wild.
It looked like it, bro. I was looking at them and
wild,
I was like, yo,
man.
what is going on?
That's wild.
Like, and like I said, that's how I know it wasn't enough security there because they were still walking around like nothing. I was like, bro, if there was enough security in here, they should have been kick these fools out or at least take what they had in their hands instead of like drinking, smoking. I was like, yeah, these guys.
Yeah, nah, dude. You know what else they go hard at? The merchandise, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like when I went 2 years ago, that fucking line did not drop the whole time. It was full, and it never like got shorter.
Nah.
Even until like the night, it didn't get shorter. I was like, you guys are insane, man.
It's like memorabilia. That stuff is like super cool. I definitely want to work on some like merch soon. So.
Oh yeah. Hey, you know, I've been thinking about doing some merch for this. I think early next year I'm gonna do some stuff. Maybe like a hat. You know what I mean? I think there's like a website. I think it's Teesprings maybe or some shit like that. Yeah. Some website that where you could just like come up with the design. I might like commission a design or something and then like come up with some shit early next year.
Yeah, I have a couple friends that like have like clothing lines and stuff like this. Like this shirt right here is from one of my friends.
Oh yeah, nice.
It's called Inventory Factory. They're kind of based in LA. One of the guys is in LA and one of the guys is here in Houston. Actually, two of them are in Houston. And they're all like amazing artists, photographers, videographers.
No, I just came from LA, bro.
Oh, for real?
I was in Los Angeles. Yeah.
Did you like it? It was your first time?
It was my first time. So we, me, my friend Josh, and my friend Paul, we all like had like a little road trip. So me and my friend Josh, who lives in Houston, met my friend Paul, who lives in Phoenix, Arizona. So we flew from Houston to Phoenix. Paul pulled up in like a rental car that he rented, and then from there we traveled all the West Coast, from California to Seattle.
Dope.
Driving. So I think that was like Thursday we flew out and we started hitting the road at like 2 and I got home this past Monday.
Oh yeah.
So it was like 4 or 5 days like on vacation. Yeah, it was real nice to get away and shit like that and just seeing like different parts, bro. It was a trip. Like
traveling, man, it just like opens you up, man, to like new ideas, new things, seeing like experiences, you know. Like I love LA. I go to LA like maybe 2 or 3 times like a year.
I like the beach, man. Venice Beach, dude, that shit was my man. I fucking loved it. I fucking took my socks off, bro. I had pants on. I rolled my pants up and I was like, I want to feel this sand. It was early, dude.
Man, that sand is freaking amazing.
And it was cold, bro.
But do you get in the water?
Yeah, I got in the water. But the water wasn't too bad though. That's the weird thing. Okay. So like the sand was cold than a motherfucker, but then like once my foot touched the water, it was like not warm, but like room temp. That's you know what I'm saying? It was so strange.
That's very strange because like normally, freaking LA beaches are like
freezing,
like ice water. Bro.
I saw some surfers hitting like waves early.
Yeah, because it's so cold, bro. You literally have to wear like wetsuits like to put your whole body in there. Did you get all the way in?
Nah, okay. No, I got like up to my like calves maybe if anything.
Once you get like your whole body, you'd be like,
ooh, shit, tough. Bro.
I tried to surf once. Like I took like, I didn't even take classes. I went with like a cousin, and we just tried it. That's just so hard, bro.
It looks fucking hard, bro. Can you skateboard at all?
No. Okay. So that was something that I always wanted to try when I was younger, but now I'm like, I might just do it just like a cruise board or something. What those things called? But
like a long board?
Like a long board or something like that. But yeah, it's one of those things that I wanted to try, never got to. So I was like, damn.
I used to be able to like ride a board just around and maybe do like a manual or some shit, but nothing crazy. And my boy Fern, he's like super into skateboarding, him and his brother. So sometimes we'll go to the skate park and I'll take photos of them and shit like that. Dope, so I definitely want to like get back into it just so I could film them like riding and shit like that.
Dope, yeah.
But that's just difficult, bro. And like I've seen them eat shit like bad, bro.
You gotta like keep eating shit.
Well, they'll be fucked up like during the week, or he's like, damn, my ankle's like fucking killing me. I'm like, bro, I'm like 25. I don't know if I need to be taking them kind of bumps. You know what I'm saying?
It's tough. Especially because like when I used to breakdance, I used to take a lot of bumps, bro.
Yeah.
Like, breakdance is super hard on your body, especially like the dance moves I was doing. It was just like, dang. So like skateboarding, I was like,
how was soccer on your body? Did it fuck with you at all? Do you still have any?
So I really played a lot when I was younger, like very young.
Oh, okay.
And then I I want to say like freshman year I started really like 7th grade. So like when I was like 14, I started playing basketball.
Okay.
I feel like basketball put like a strain on my body bad because so much jumping. And, like,
on the knees.
Yeah, on the knees. So like my knees, I feel like I remember like in high school my knees were just killing me, and then so I stopped for a while, and then now I don't even I'll hoop. I don't hoop that much though. I might hoop like once every 5 months or something. Like if a friend really invites me, but it's like playing on hard court just be like killing me, bro. I'd be like, man, bro, this is my tough.
Yeah. No, definitely.
So I'm right now playing tennis. That's my sport.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I started playing it during the pandemic.
Oh like, shit, the
that's
fuck.
What I forgot to bring our brother about the pandemic. Yeah, that was something that like.
You got into tennis?
Hobby. Yeah. So now I've been playing for like 2-3 years now.
That's dope, man. That's fun, fucking dope.
Yeah, I love tennis. I like playing volleyball too.
Volleyball is that's always fun, bro.
I love volleyball, sand volleyball. Those two are probably my favorite right now. But I just can't get enough people to play soccer anymore. Like back in the day, everybody's let's go. Now everybody just
Fern used to be part of like I think like a league, like a local like club kind of thing, and like they'd buy them jerseys and shit. Like they'd rock jerseys. They'd all have the same jersey and shit. But I think either the owner was going through something or the son, something happened with the family, and after that, Fern like he ended up having the baby. He has like a newborn. So through all that, he just kind of like chilled on playing the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my knees. I feel like, especially with tennis now, like my knees are kind of going through it again. I feel like, especially because I like interchange like tennis and volleyball, and like that might be tough on the body. Because like one is like very like lateral, like side to sides and stuff like that, and it's like a lot of stamina obviously. And then the next one would be like a lot of stamina too, but it's more like
vertical.
It's like up, so it's like I'm working out everything. I'm like, bruh, nah.
You know, I had a coworker at my job recently who like blew his knee out playing volleyball, and he's like this white dude named Ethan. Shout out to Ethan, and he's tall, bro. Like him and his brother are fucking like gigantic. Like they're super tall. And he said he like tweaked his knee during like, and he totally missed like 2-3 days. I was like, damn.
Sheesh. Yeah, no, it's crazy like what our bodies can do for us and like how we move and all that. But like you never know. Luckily, I think the only injury I had was like a really bad sprain. Out of all the sports I had like a really bad sprain on my left ankle, and it wasn't even my fault. It was like some dude playing dirty.
Oh shit, that's fucked up.
Took my ankle out. I was pissed. And that was like. I might have been out for like a month or 2, but I was miserable, bro. Like I love to move, like be like active or doing some type of like working out. Like I need it because it's like I think it helps me mentally.
Yeah, for sure. It's always good to get like a little physical. You know what I mean?
Physical,
get a little exercise and shit.
Yeah, so I be trying to do that. I'm not really into like lifting and none of that.
Yeah, no, I've never been into like lifting weights. I remember like coming up in high school, I was in wrestling. Yeah. So I was in karate in middle school, and then wrestling and boxing. Those were the 2 things that I was into, and like rolling jiu-jitsu and shit like that. That's fine. And one of my wrestling coaches, shout out to Coach Stanley, was the football coach. So he's big white boy, like super into lifting weights. Like you got to get big, Caesar. You got to do this. And I'd never been into it, bro. And I had athletics. It was me and my friend Vincent, and we had athletics for wrestling. But since it was only 2 of us, they put us with the football people. Yeah. So them motherfuckers would either like run a crazy amount or like max out, like one of the 2 each day. They were either maxing out or like hauling ass.
Yeah, all day. No. I remember one time I was in a basketball team and they made us lift with the football players one day. Those football players murdered us, dude. We were so sore for like weeks. Like we were like, yo, that's how much I lift. We're like, dude, nah, you're bad. Football players, they different.
And some of them are fast, bro. Like I had my friend Keith,
and they can still run as fast as just
bro. My friend Keith was like, he's like short. He's probably like, I'd say maybe like a little shorter than Fern, and so he's like 5'6" maybe. Built like a fucking mini fridge and shit, and we went doing sprints. Yeah. And they put me in like a slower group, and I burnt them off. So the next round they put me in the slightly faster group, and it was me, Keith, and some other dude. And he's like, "All right, y'all ready? Go!" And we ran, and he fucking burnt everyone off, bro. He fucking like as soon as he hit that corner, like on that straight, we hit the corner, burnt off. I was just like, what the fuck? I remember jogging back to place like, dude, what? Like he easily had to be like 230, like just 5'6", 230, like
just,
built.
Yeah, and just phew.
I was like, I don't know
really
how the
crazy
fuck
how big they are, and they can like outrun you. It's like you would think, oh, he can't catch me. He'll catch you.
I feel like that's how they get injured, though, man. You know?
Yeah, that's a lot of.
Cause I never really got like you said, just like I sprained my ankle like 2-3 times, and I sprained my hand. But I never had a break. Yeah. You know what I mean? Thank God I never had a break or anything like that. Just like soreness, you know what I mean? Bruising, but nothing like never got like fucked up. Like my knees are pretty good, surprisingly. And I used to run a lot, and like wrestling, like all you're doing is like shooting, which is like on your knees, trying to get up on your knees. And maybe it was like the lack of weightlifting, but I don't have any problems with my knees. Like I'm still pretty flexible. Yeah.
Same with me. I want to say that. Like I be having pain, but it's like, obviously when I'm like playing a lot, because like I always play for like a long periods of time. I feel like tennis is one of those sports, like when you play, you just play for like hours.
Yes,
same with like volleyball, you just like hours, because it's like break time. It's like a little bit of break time, but yeah, it's fun. That's really.
You know what I want to get into, bro? Yoga.
Yeah.
Like hot yoga.
It's dope. Breakdancing. So the cool thing about yoga is like, so when I used to breakdance, a lot of the moves that they do, like the stretches and stuff like that, those are stretches that we used to do as breakdancers too. So I felt like I was doing yoga back in the day before I didn't even know it was yoga. Like before it became so like popular.
Yeah.
So like when I be seeing the moves, I'm like, yo, I used to do that. I'm like, that's yoga? Nah. So yeah, I definitely want to like have like a session.
I heard this shit gets intense, like hot yoga where they turn up the temperature and stuff.
I bet he'd be drenched.
Yeah, my cousin has been doing it, and like he's just like engulfed in sweat. As soon as like he's like done recording a video, he's just like, all right, second session done. I'm like, dude, you look like you're like just got out of a kiddie pool or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you just got out. No, so that's definitely something I'd want to do, as well as get back into like jiu-jitsu, bro. Wrestling, well, now that I'm like 25, there's really like no reason for me to be fucking like trying to go at somebody. Like there's just not. But jiu-jitsu is more like chill. I've always preferred that, to be honest with you. I feel that. It's just chill. You fucking clap hands and like you start getting to work. But like with wrestling, it's just like pressure. Like you're going for it, like to try to take somebody down, which you use in jiu-jitsu. There's takedowns in jiu-jitsu, but it's more chill, man. It's just way more chill. There's not really, I'm sure there's like some dickheads that are like just fucking gorillas that want to like, you know what I mean, get you in a choke or some shit. But for the most part, it's like pretty lax.
More organized too, maybe.
They actually have this competition called High Rollers. Yeah. I think it's in California, bro, or Denver, and like they get blazed before they start rolling jiu-jitsu.
That's dope.
So literally, like they'll be on the mat. The referee will hand each of them like a joint. The referee will light them up. Then like everyone's just chilling for like 5 minutes. Yeah, then like they're done. Then like, all right, let's get to work, and they'll start like competitively rolling and shit.
That's dope. That's pretty dope. You been to Colorado before?
I've been to Colorado. Yeah, I went. Actually, I think during the pandemic, I went to Colorado. Yeah, beautiful place. Yeah, it's a vibe. Very, very nice.
The mountains. I love the mountains. Definitely.
I think I went during the summer, bro, and there was still snow on the fucking mountains, dude.
Yeah. You just drive like a couple hours, and you're like, there's some snow. The mountains are so huge. That's what I love about California too. Like the mountains.
I didn't realize that, bro. Yeah, like, because I had to drive. So from Phoenix to Cali, I drove. Okay. Like my friend Paul drove a little bit, but he had just got off of work. Like he worked overnight, so like he was up. He was just up. So he's like, man, I need to crash out. So I'm like, go ahead. So I drove from Phoenix, and Phoenix is like nice to look at just visually. Although he says there's no grass, he hates living in Phoenix, bro. He's like, there's no fucking grass here. Have you noticed that? And I'm like, oh yeah, bro. That's the other thing. He said that like they tell you like to get like a liter of water just because it's so hot. That like if you're not drinking water consistently, you could like pass out. Like just walking around passing out. Yeah. I'm like, damn.
I feel like we're gonna here is eventually getting there, man. Like
I could see that.
Have a lot of green like everywhere, but like, man, it's hot.
It's hot. And I remember always thinking that as a kid when like my friends will be like, yo, I got shorts in this Christmas. I'm like, that's not good. That's not a good thing. We should sweats and yeah, bro. And I'm just being like, dude, this isn't good. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Like, that's not a good thing.
Yeah. People here enjoy their sun though, for sure. Not like me, like in places like California and stuff. I'd rather have like some cooler temperatures.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It'd be hot though. It really
It'd be hot.
It'd be hot, man.
It'd be hot.
Man.
I wish when I was in San Francisco, it was like raining a lot, bro. It started raining like hard.
Damn.
I was trying to take pictures of like the bridge and shit, and it was just like pouring down.
That was dope.
Oh, appreciate it. That one, bro, that shit like was so hard to get.
Not bad.
Cause I would go and like try to take my lens cap off, and be like, ugh, and the wind would be pushing me back. So I'm like, fuck that. I'll go back in my car and wait. And towards the end, it kind of calmed down. I was like, I gotta take it now. Like we gotta start heading towards Oregon. So like we went, and I fucking snapped like fucking 17 of them, like back to back.
That was a great shot, dude. I was like, damn. So I saw that the other day.
But you know, I heard San Francisco has pretty good weather. I think their weather never gets too like in the 80s or anything like that. It's pretty chill.
I went to San for like one.
It's almost done.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to like 20. What is it right now?
Literally, you're about at 28. It's 27:52.
You want to stop? We can stop. We'll come back again. Go ahead, pause it or stop it. Talking about California, bro.
Yeah, Cali, man. When I went to San Francisco, I was only there for like a day, and I did a lot though. I went to the bridge. You know, I had to do that. I had to check the bridge. We did a little walking. We walked like half of it. So technically, we walked half and walked all the way back. So technically, we walked the whole bridge, like mileage wise.
Damn, that's crazy.
Cross it because we were like, bro, we gotta walk all the way back. So I was like, nah,
yeah,
we gonna go to
yeah,
like the
yeah.
half mark. So we went to like the half mark of the bridge, then walked back, and then we went to I forgot what the museum there is called, but they had a really dope museum. Check that out. Got some good food. Then we got like it was like some little. It was like an area in San Francisco that looked like New York in a way. It was crazy.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, and so like we went there. They had like all these pizza shops, and they just like it was dope. We went to got like this massive pizza, like it was like the size of the damn table. It was
God
insane.
Damn.
Yeah, we're like, bro, what? But it was delicious.
Los Angeles has some places that look like New York too, like downtown Los Angeles. It looks like New York. I'm like, what the fuck? But no, California was real nice, man. Yeah. Would you ever move like outside of Houston?
So I want to move to
what's
California.
The dream?
I do want to move to California. I don't know if it like LA exactly, but I do love LA. I do love being there. I mean, it's dangerous everywhere. It's dangerous here right now. It's dangerous in LA. But I really would love to live there. That would be like a really big goal. Like if I can get there and like, you know, maintain and like, because you know you can get stuff, but like I think the best part about it is like really keeping it, like making sure that you keep what you built, you know.
Have like a good foundation going in there.
So I want to go live out there. That would be like the dream, but it's a dope dream. I also want to maybe move to like I was thinking like Denver, Colorado.
Colorado's nice.
I think just for like isolation reasons, just to like see something new. Because I have all my family out here in Houston and like all my friends, and so I think sometimes like you get better when you like you stay away from people that you love in a way. Sometimes you just gotta like go get it for yourself, you know.
I feel you on that, bro.
Like,
that's
you can't depend on anybody or somebody like to come over. Oh, that's like
that's me this year, bro.
Yeah, you just gotta get it, bro. Like, and so I would love like somewhere like Colorado because I feel like I don't know anybody over there, so that'd be dope. And then just like chill.
I did say that to like my friends. I was just like, man, when we're in like Seattle and shit, I'm like, bro, we're never gonna see any of these people again.
That's another
like all these people that we're talking to and shit, we'll never see them again. There was like a nice security guard that we chopped it up with, because there was like this crackhead in Seattle. There was this like little crackhead in Seattle, who was just like following us, bro. We went to go get pizza, and she just like was walking around like muttering and shit. And me and my like we're from here, so it don't really we I'm just like whatever. And we're walking, we're trying to go inside the building and shit. And my friend Paul drops his ID or his credit card, and my friend Josh is like, dang, you dropped it. And my boy Josh told me like just leave him behind. He wasn't in danger, but we're just like, he gone. Like he's out of there, bro. And the security guard I think told her to like fuck off. And then like we were outside just like chilling. And we were talking to her for like a long time, bro, like a good like 30-minute conversation. But then after that, I'm just like, damn, I didn't get her contact or anything. Yeah, like we're fucking like that's it. Like we'll never. I'm probably like most likely unless I go back there specifically to look for her. I'm not gonna see her again.
Facts. I went to New York. It's the U.S. Open. I was trying to see Serena before she retired, but I think the week I got there, she had just lost like a couple of days before I got there. So that was really sad. And so I was planning to move to New York. That's another place where I thought like I don't know anybody. I could learn like to be by myself and like just grow and stuff. And so I went to do a job interview over there, and I met like a security guard, just like you said. That was crazy, and we had like a 30-minute conversation too. I was waiting on my Uber, which is insane in New York.
New York?
Ubers,
Oh my God, dude! I can only imagine.
Ubers, like that's not the wave, but I was trying to get somewhere fast. So I was like, I need an Uber. And he was dope. He reminded me of like Spike Lee or something.
Oh
shit,
man!
Cool. Like,
super New Yorker one.
Bro, super New York. Like
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
bro, it's like, is you related to Spike Lee right now? Like it's so funny how like we like say people like look a certain way sometimes, and they really do be like that. That's how I felt about the guy, that gentleman I met. He was super dope. He talked just like Spike Lee. So
That's
like,
funny, bro.
This is hilarious. Like I felt like I was in a movie.
Did he have like a Nick hat on and shit?
Bro,
like some Nick
he
hat?
had like, I can't even explain what he had on, but it would like, he looked super New York. Like,
Oh
it was
my
like,
God, dude, that's
man,
funny.
It was funny. It was really funny.
You know, I think either in China or Japan, it was some Asian country that they don't have Uber. Like the taxi like game over there is like super locked down on that shit. Like we don't want any Ubers coming in. Like we got this shit on lock. Like I don't know if it's Tokyo or if it's China. Someplace like they just have that shit locked down. Like there's no Ubers in that country.
Yeah, I would love to go to Tokyo. That's
Yeah, that'd be dope. That's a long flight, shit.
Yeah, I really want to go there.
That's a long flight. What's the longest flight you've been on?
Probably the one to Peru.
Oh shit!
I can't remember how long it was, but I know it was extensive. I know it was pretty crazy because I was like.
And how are you on planes? Are you more chill? You don't really fucking move around?
I'm like if I'm going like LA, like most plane rides would be like 2 to 3 hours or whatever. I'm like the plane sleeper, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, like I gotta sleep on.
You know, on my way to the place. Well, this last time I felt really sleepy, but like I don't know, I started watching a movie and shit, so I kind of like kept myself up.
Yeah.
But on the way back, I do usually doze off for a little bit. It's always on the way back.
I think I'm not scared of like to fly or anything like that. I think it was relaxing. I guess I don't know. My problem too is I like early flights. So I'll do like 6 a.m. flights or whatever. So like I'm already like sleepy because like if I'm like here, I'm like the late packer too. Like,
I feel you on that, bro. I packed the day before.
Bro, I'll be packing late, so I'll be staying up like that same night, and then I'll just be tired and I'll just sleep. And then on the way back, I normally get like the latest flight, which is good because by the time I get to Houston, like if it's like a LA flight, I get it at like 6.
It'll be over here. It'll be like. By the time I get to
Houston, it's like almost 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's like a nap before I get home and sleep.
Yo,
For the day, you know what I mean?
Bro, my time was fucked up this week coming back.
Bro, yeah.
I was on the West Coast, bro. My time was fucked up. I didn't realize it, but I got to work and I was like, I feel weird. I got off of work and I felt like strange, dude. I was like, what is happening right now? It took me like a good 2-3 days to get like my body back to normal. Now I think I'm back to like myself, but.
Do you feel weird like just on planes? Like
Nah, I feel pretty chill. You know, my first plane ride was like in 2020 when I went to Colorado. And I remember like initially I felt like a little nervous, and then like we didn't have any turbulence or anything. It was a pretty smooth flight, so I never felt any like way.
With me, it's like I don't know if I should like ask the doctor or something about it, but it's like every time I get off a flight, I feel like hungover. That type of feeling sometimes. I'd be like, I just feel weird for like the first couple hours when I get off the flight, and I'm like. Or like I have to take like pain medicine. I don't know if it's the pressure. Maybe it's the pressure.
It could be, bro.
The pressure that's messing with me.
It could be that.
And that's another reason why like I like to sleep because I don't want to like
experience that.
Yeah, like I'd be just trying to sleep through the pressure. I'm like, all right, like.
I feel you on that. I think either
like earplugs or something. I don't know. It's
maybe
about the pressure though.
Maybe or chew gum. I think they said chewing gum like will help you out.
But I always feel like weird. Like I just kind of feel like dozy. Like every time when I get on the flight, it's weird.
My ears. I think because we had like a little layover, so we flew from Seattle to Utah, Salt Lake City, and we were there for like fucking 10 minutes. Like it was a 45-minute layover. Yeah. So as soon as we got there, we just went on to the other plane. And on that plane from like Los Angeles from Salt Lake to Houston, my ears were like fucking popping, bro. Like super like the pressure was really like fucking my ear. My left one especially, I was like, God damn, like this shit kind of like doesn't hurt, but it's just like there. Yeah. So I feel you on that. It could just be like also being enclosed in that enclosed space. That could also like create that hangover feeling.
Nah, I feel that. definitely feel that. Yeah, Colorado. I felt the same way when I was in like Colorado in the mountains. Too.
Oh yeah.
Pressure that freaking because it's all that longitude or whatever.
The elevation.
Elevation over there. Whoo, man, I was like, bruh.
Dude, we almost like I had went in 2020 to Colorado, and from there we kind of did the same thing I did this year, where we like road trip. Mm-hmm. So we went to like Utah, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming. Yeah. Like we hit up all those spots, and bro, in Utah it was so fucking hot. Like it was so hot.
Real? I didn't know Utah got hot. Like
yeah,
that.
Well, it was during the summer.
Damn, I thought it was still like pretty fresh.
It was fresh, but like at a certain point it got hot. Damn. And like we started hiking on the arches, which are these giant like rock structures. And we were hiking for a good minute, bro. But before we got on the hike, we had me and Fern had like ate some like gummies. And we looked at a sign, and there was like a sign full of like rules and shit. It was just like, make sure you bring like a gallon of water. Do not hike between this time and that time. Do not do this. Do not do that. And we had one bottle of water. We were like super unprepared. Yeah. So like halfway, we start off good, and then halfway through, I don't know if the edibles hit me or what, but like I felt fucked up, man. Like I felt like real like sluggish. Like I was hiking there like, dude, I don't know if I could do this. And I just was like sitting down. He's like, go ahead, take a break. I was sitting down. He's just like, how you feeling? I'm like, bro, I don't know if I could like, I don't know if I could get this done. And he's like, damn, do you want to head back? And I was like, I don't even know if I could do that right now. Like I felt real bad, bro. We took like a 20-minute break. Then after that, I was able to get up and finish the hike. Felt good. And then on the way back, I was like running down. Like I felt like energized and shit.
You got your energy back. Because especially when it's like the first time, you just don't know what you're getting to. Like, because I've done a couple hikes in like LA, and those felt like that too. Like, you're like,
we're supposed to. We just didn't end up. We just didn't have the time to like take care of it. But we're gonna go on some hikes. We're gonna hike like the Hollywood sign or some shit like that. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah, that was dope. I do that. Most of the time when I go, I like try to be in that area, the Hollywood area. It's a pretty cool area.
And it's not crazy expensive. Nah. You know, Los Angeles isn't super expensive. To be honest with you, Seattle is very expensive.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Like,
that's why too, because you had like, because LA could be pricey, but like if you had something that already kind of like above it, you're like, oh damn.
Yeah, because like Los Angeles, the only thing that was annoying was paying for parking. To be honest with you, that's really the only thing. And you know what else, bro? We couldn't find restrooms. Like we kept going everywhere. I'm talking about 7-Elevens, corner stores, and they're all like, yeah, we don't have a public restroom.
Yeah, that's why.
And I'm like, what?
Reason too, because they be
the homeless.
Yeah, that's true too.
I think it's the homeless. I think that has to be the reason, because I was just like, dude, what is happening right now?
Probably got people. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But it was a mission, bro. Each morning I'd be like, yo, I gotta pee. Like, I gotta go.
Where we going?
Yeah, man. I'm like, I think at the Venice they had those like public restrooms, but they totally were like locked until like 8 a.m. And I'm like, yo.
Yeah, because they don't want the homeless people.
Yeah,
and like that's the only thing. Their homeless population is
crazy. To their credit, bro. As soon as it was 8 a.m., some dude put up on his bike, brushed his teeth, like took like a fucking almost like a shower in the little sink. I was like,
oh, they know what's going on. They try to, it's really sad how bad the population is.
Yeah, the homeless population was like
insane.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, man.
Yeah, like I drove. I don't think it was Death Row, but I drove in an area that was like close to like whatever they call it. I think it's Death Row that they call it, where it's like a lot of homeless people. And I was just like, yo, this is a lot of.
It kind of throws me off when I go downtown and I see this shit, you know. I remember one year I was with this girl and she's like, let's go look at the Christmas lights or like downtown and shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. We go to like Discovery Green, walk around. We're driving and I hit the corner and it was just lined up of like dudes just like slumped, like sleeping. I was like, what the fuck? And we saw somebody that was like our age. And I was like, this is depressing. Let's get out of here. She's like, yeah, let's get out of here. I'm like, all right, bet.
That's crazy, man. That's really crazy.
I feel like it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
You know?
There's so many people coming here, too. So it's like a lot of those people from LA, too, are coming here.
Yes.
It's cheaper here. But
it is cheaper.
Same with Austin. Austin's like that, too. I don't know if
Bro,
Austin's pretty bad.
And they're just on the street.
Yeah, they're
like on 6th Street. They're just there, bro.
And Austin is crazy because it feels like, obviously, like a lot of people that are homeless, they make that decision because that's what they want to do. But in Austin, it feels like they just doing it like at a higher rate. They just don't care, bro.
I don't give a fuck, man.
Nah, they don't give a damn. Like, it's crazy.
It's crazy, dude. But I was gonna say, yeah, Seattle was like, that threw me off how expensive it was, bro. I mean, you're talking about like $20 for parking for an hour, like dumb expensive, like dumb expensive. I was like, what is going on right now? T-shirts were like, bro, this was like fucking $40, bro, for like a T-shirt that says Seattle. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah, they just taxing.
I'm like, y'all fucked up.
That is a very, very. Was it raining when y'all went? Or
yeah. It's always like raining over there.
Yes, I heard. I want to go though.
It's just always great. It's cool. Mm-hmm. It's definitely like chill and like calm and shit. Mm-hmm. And if you get a hotel, I recommend getting like a hotel because we got like a real nice hotel. Although some funny shit happened at the hotel. It was the one with the crackhead, the lady. Yeah, lady. It was the same. It was the same hotel. So we pull up, and my homeboy Paul, he's the one that like he gets like a military discount. So he ended up booking the room. Mm-hmm. And he checks in. He's like, hey, man, I'm here like an hour early. Like, I'm here to check in. Mm-hmm. And the dude in the front was like, he says this shit with like the straightest face, bro. He's just like, oh, man, you chose our harvest plan. So that means, you have to bring us 3 cans of peanut butter. And he says it just like that.
Like, he's serious as hell.
He's like, 3 cans of peanut butter. Are they in your bag? Like, where are they? Mm-hmm. And my friend Paul and me and Josh are like, what? Like, peanut butter? What the fuck are you talking about? And Paul was dumbfounded. But apparently, like, that hotel and the other ones next to it do, like, some donation shit where, like, if you choose that option, you have to bring peanut butter. Then they'll donate it, I think. I think that's what I figured it was. But for a good, like, bro, I didn't know what was going on. I did not know what was happening. I was like, what? And then Paul started getting, he got into it with the lady in the bag. He got annoyed. He's just like, and the dude was like, well, we could put a $10 hold on your account. We could add $10 to your bill.
Yeah, to your bill.
And Paul was like, I never had peanut butter that's $10, bro. Like, what? Like, there's no Jiffy that's $10. And he just kept going back and forth. And the lady was giving him shit like, this is Seattle, it's inflation. And he's just like, man. Like, when we got to the room, he's like, fuck that bitch. I was like, oh my God.
No, that's pretty wild, bro. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, I did not expect that at all. I didn't know what the fuck.
Now I know.
Yeah, it's a little
plan or whatever kind of plan. I'm gonna read a little harder just in case.
Yeah, it was nice though, man. Seattle was real nice, real chill. Everyone seemed friendly, but
you know what?
Definitely more expensive.
That might have to be mine. I was trying to figure out where I wanted to do. So my birthday's in March. March 8th. I'm a Pisces. And I was trying to think of where I wanted to go, and I was thinking maybe go back to New York, but now you just brought up Seattle. That's somewhere that I always wanted to go.
I've never been to New York, man.
Oh, man.
So I'll be down to go.
That's dope.
A lot of shit that I like, Goodfellas and stuff, comes from New York, so I'm always, like, real into, like, that culture and shit, like the East Coast. Even, like, growing up, like, Joey Badass, like, Biggie. Like, I've always been Wu-Tang. I've always been more of, like, an East Coast, you know what I'm saying?
Biggie, Hope, obviously,
Jay-Z, Big L, other people too.
Quest,
yes, bro.
Black Star, one of my favorite rap groups too. Most Def, Talib Kweli.
So I definitely need to visit New York for sure, bro.
I don't like. It's dirty. You know how they be.
That's
it's dirty, but that shit really doesn't bother me. I'm like,
you like the griminess of it?
Yeah, like that. I'm like, whatever. Like, there's really a lot of beautiful stuff, and obviously there's bad stuff. Like, it's stuff like
you know what I'm not gonna like when I go to New York. They already know it's the amount of rats they have, bro. I don't like them here.
I only seen 2 hours there, but you gonna see them. You gonna see them,
man.
It depends on what areas you're at, too.
Like,
for sure.
Like if a mouse ran across my feet right now, bro, I'd dip off.
Yeah, you gone.
And I'd be like, I'm so sorry, bro.
Like, how are those things even real? Like,
I don't know, man.
Like,
I really don't like them, bro.
And then like New York rats, how big they are.
Yo,
sickening.
They're like huge.
These are pets. Like, who's feeding these things?
The tail as well. You know what I mean? The tail is just like, oh fuck. Man.
That stuff's sick. It's sick.
Even like a hamster, I don't think I could deal with, bro.
No, you like hamsters.
Nah, like if you had like, look at my little hamster and you pop it out of your pocket.
Like, whoa, bro, what you doing?
Be like, yo.
Yeah, put that over there.
Yeah, I'd be like, put that over there, please. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's so small that like, I don't know. My friend told me like, why do I think this way? But like, I think of like, if a roach was like crawling here, I could just like,
you can smack
and it's dead.
Exactly.
If a rat's crawling there, I can't really like.
Yeah, you gotta.
It has
really
bones, guts, blood,
yeah,
and shit.
You gotta. Yeah, it's like a creature. Like,
Yeah. It's just different, and then like it's just a really
Do you
off-putting.
like possums?
You know,
That's
I shot a possum one time.
Okay, see, so that makes sense because like I feel like possums are like bigger rats. In a
Yes,
way.
yes,
I don't like
yes.
those shits either. So
I shot a possum with a pellet gun when I was a kid, bro. I had to be like 9 or 10.
Yeah, good.
And my cousin was like, "Damn, there's a possum. He's playing dead." And I never even heard of playing dead, so I was like, I just assumed he was dead.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I was just like, "Bet you I'll shoot it." And Miguel was like, "Nah, you won't. You pussy." I'm like, "All right, bet." So I go, I shoot it right in the fucking eye, bro. And the possum doesn't do anything. So I'm like, "See, he's dead." And I turn around. And as soon as I turn, bro, he hops up and just scurries away.
Bro, those things like don't die, bro.
They're also fast. They're pretty fast to like
those
scurry
things
away.
Don't be dying. I'm like, how you resilient? Like rats, really.
Yes.
They feel like rats. They feel like they're probably in the rat family.
I could see it.
It's possible. It's very possible.
I feel like even if I had a snake, man, you know how you feed them rats and shit? I couldn't do it.
Nah, yeah.
I couldn't do it.
I don't like snakes like that either.
No?
Nah. And I think that's another reason, too, because if I got to feed you rats, like, I'm not
It's
feeding
just
rats.
gross.
I'm
You're
not
ordering
giving
dead
that.
rats. You
I'm
know
not
what I
giving you
mean?
that, like,
Yeah, I don't want to do that. On the off chance it gets off, like gets away or some shit, you know?
No. Like, I know they're going to handle them, but still, nah.
You know what else would freak me out, bro? I used to have like fishes when I was younger, like just like 1 or 2, like those beta fishes and stuff. You get at like Walmart and shit.
Yeah.
And changing the water out would freak me out.
Yeah, I feel like that's gross.
That would freak me out. Like
Yeah,
putting them in a cup
Yeah.
and then like changing it and putting them back in.
Yeah, I think that would.
That would give me so much anxiety,
Yeah,
bro.
I think that would gross me out. I would be like, because you don't know what the hell fishes be doing. Because they do what they do in there. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's just gross. Even the ones that have like filtration, I'm like, eventually you're gonna have to like take this motherfucker out and like you know
get some new water or something. Like, yeah, nah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I would have a fish tank.
What's your like go to? Are you more of a dog guy, a cat guy?
I have a dog. Yeah.
Dog? Oh,
I'm a
nice,
dog guy.
nice.
I don't like cats.
No.
I can't, bro. I just
weird vibes or what?
Bro.
They are.
I don't know. I like that. I'm like, because they be cool and just relax, and then for 1 second they just like going bananas. I'm like, I can't do with it, bro. I can't.
Also, that whole nine live shit is like, I don't think that's true, but like I've seen some cats get hit, and then I'll see them the next day, and I'll be like,
"Are you back?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Yeah, yeah." Something about cats just freaks me out. Like, I like. It's funny though, cause like I like lions. Like, not obviously I wouldn't want one, but like seeing them, I think those things are freaking beautiful.
Yes,
and, like,
yes.
They're like those are little lions, little low key, but it's like nah.
Yeah, I don't know about owning a cat. Maybe like I said, my thing would always be like a dog. Own like a. I always wanted a husky, although it's so fucking hot over here, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just don't know. Huskies. I'd have to get like I'd have to own a house, keep it cold, and then keep them in there. You know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to keep them outside.
Yeah, it's too hot for that.
A husky or like what are they called, bro? Well, there's one that the dogs that look like fried chicken and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Those like real fluffy like teddy bear looking dogs.
Yes.
Those are like real like karapu or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah.
Those are dope. Also, fuck man, I can't think of it. It's from Cowboy Bebop. The little dog they have. A corgi.
Oh, corgi.
A corgi, yeah. Cool. Those are like 3 that I would definitely own for sure.
Corgis they're a vibe.
Got personality, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. they're funny. They are funny. I have a couple friends that have corgis. I'm like, dude, your dog seems fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like I don't need like a fucking pit bull. You know, I've like owned a lot when I was younger. Even like if I didn't own them.
Do you like bulldogs or anything like that?
I've never really owned a bulldog,
like,
bro.
You've seen like
they're cool.
You see them, yeah.
They seem
I
cool.
just like I know like they like it's just sad because they don't.
They're like deformed, right, or some shit.
Yeah, they don't. Really
yeah. That's what I heard.
So it's like sad because it's like they ain't gonna have a lot of complications and stuff.
Pugs as well, yeah. Like pugs are the same
like
kind of thing.
It's like like they're cute, but I don't know.
Nah, I don't know about that shit.
I wouldn't want to have a dog that I know is gonna be like struggling.
No,
just to struggle.
No. There was like even some like mixed breeds. There was like a husky corgi. And it looked cool, but like I don't think that's gonna live that long. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't think that's gonna live that long.
Corgis are really cute. I do like corgis. I'm glad you brought that up because I forgot. There's the one dog too that looks like I don't know how to explain it. They look like they have like beards. They're small.
Oh,
I don't know, something with like.
Not the weenie dogs, right? Not the weenie dogs.
Like they look like they have like little beards. They're real tiny.
I think I know what you're talking about.
What are those things called?
They're like almost like teacup dogs.
Yeah,
you know
they're
I mean? Like small.
It's called something with ass, like Shorshine something. But they're like really small. They have like the beard looking like.
Yeah, they have the little like mustache.
They look
almost.
like they have like a stash.
Yeah.
Like a little beard. They're really cute. I like those. They're pretty cool.
Well, shit, man, we've been recording for has to be like almost 60 minutes.
Yeah, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
Anything you want to let the fans know or people, listeners know to how to get you, how to reach you, where to listen?
Wandered on everything. I think Wandered, Wanderd. I think that's on Twitter, Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram. I think most of that is the same name. It's Wandered. I just want to tell you, thank you, bro, for
hell yeah, man,
a chance to talk to you. This was really dope. I got to know you more and just
because we've met during like photos and shit,
and stuff. But like this is the first time we actually had a cool conversation, so I'm thankful.
That was like a year ago.
Yeah, man.
That was like a year ago.
Really
so I'm
you
for
hit
sure.
Me up, I was excited, and like I be noticing you like being consistent, man. So
appreciate that, man.
Keep
Appreciate that.
Killing it, man, and thank you again, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. Anytime you want to come on, just let me know if you're dropping something, and I'll share it for sure. I saw you were dropping something. That's why I like thought of you to like come visit.
Appreciate that, man.
I'm glad we were able to win this fucking Messi win the World Cup, dude.
Crazy,
oh
man.
my god,
dude.
That
together. That's really dope.
That was dope. That was dope. I hate that it went to penalties, but goddamn, that was something.
Yeah, man.
Bro, this shit went on for like 4 hours.
Man, it was a long game, man.
Bro,
we
was crazy.
We saw some history today, man. We really did.
That was insane.
But yeah, man. Hopefully we can continue to link up and just maybe go shows or whatever, you know.
Yeah. Whenever you have a show, let me know and I'll pull up,
right.
snap some flicks of you, and get it out there.
Bet, man. Thank you again, dude.
Appreciate that. Well, all right, guys. That'll be this week's episode. I've been Cesar Perez with
Wandered.
Till next time. Peace.
Peace out.
Nice.